Welcome to my new series where I blind samples provided by subscribers just like you. So we're going to be looking at 3 different criteria: if I like it or not, if I want a bottle, and then I'm going to rate it. Maybe even give it a little review. So I just want to welcome you to this series and welcome to What's in the Box? Oh man, am I excited to do another episode of What's in the Box. Appreciate all of you guys for sharing all of your delicious and maybe sometimes not that delicious whiskeys with me. I'm totally grateful for this community and just, the overwhelming outpour of willing to share some of your whiskey. So this is, for you guys, and hopefully some of these blinds help you figure out if you like if the bottle's worth it or not. Yeah, but let's pull from the well and let's get after it. All right, we got our box of samples. We're going to root around here for a bottle. Selected. Right here, I'm going to put the box away because it's got nowhere else to go. And then boom, it doesn't have anything to seal it up, which is great because sometimes that holds me up a bit. And we dump. And then we store. Get that lid back on here. Put it right here on my cabinet. Now let's get to the review. Right off the bat, I noticed that looks a little lighter than some of the other ones that I've had in the past. Doesn't mean anything, just seems a little lighter. But let's get to the sniffer and see if I catch anything. Okay, right off the bat, I'd catch a little brightness and a little bit of ethanol, as you would expect. There's something else there. It's almost herbal. I can't really put my finger on it, but I'm not the best of, nosers. But yeah, there's definitely some maybe an herbal tea or something in there. Very interesting. Let's go to the lips. What a peculiar pour. All right, so off the bat, I almost catch a little bit of like a malty or a crafty funk off the front. It's not like a Scotch where sometimes I catch Band-Aids and stuff like that. This is a little bit different of an aspect. It's a little bit of like a youth from the grain as it's trying to transition over into delicious caramel vanilla. I could almost get some vanilla cake on this as I've been talking about it. I think that's on the back of the palate as it kind of washes back through. One more time. It's bright. It's young. A little bit of herbal in there. Maybe that's the funk that I'm kind of catching. It's kind of birthday cake-esque on the back of the palate. On the front, I don't really care for it. That's an interesting pour. Let's go to my thoughts. For my final thoughts on this whiskey, because I'm not sure it's a bourbon, I think that I'd be happy to have this. I think this is a really interesting pour, and I think it's a crafty distillery, maybe. I'd kind of be disappointed if it's not. So I'm going to say it's right around a $30 to $40 bottle. Do I need to have a bottle of this on my shelves? I don't think so. Not at this point. It is kind of an interesting roller coaster on the palate. And so overall, I'd give it like a 4.8, which is fine. I just don't want to have a bottle of it. Now let's go to the reveal. All right, so the reveal of what we have here, it is Wheel Horse Toasted. I didn't catch toasted. Maybe that was the funk that I'm catching. So, Wheel Horse Toasted. It is from Michael Bortner. I appreciate you greatly, sir, for this. Wheel Horse. Never heard it, never had it. That's the first pour of it. How interesting is that? So overall, hopefully, I don't know anything about it, but they are crafty, I think, or maybe they're a non-distiller producer. I'm not sure. Either way, yeah, I'm not really that interested in having another bottle. It's fine, just not really turning my gears. So hopefully that's helpful for you guys. And as always, you never know what's in the box. Peace.